Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of Bengals Mania, right here on Lee No Problem TV, on Lee No Problems video YouTube channel. And I just want to let you know that you can follow us on Twitter now at LNPVTV, and that will be twitter.com/Lee. See, LNPVTV, I believe is the count. It'll be listed on top and the bottom. Please follow us on there. Please, if you do Twitter, please subscribe. There should be a button right there in the corner there. If you're not a member or not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. We need a lot of subscribers. We want to boost our subscribers up. We would love to have 1,000 subscribers on this YouTube page channel before December 31st. So please help us out with that. And same thing, we love to have 1,000 followers on Twitter and all that good stuff. Plus, check out Bengals Mania Facebook group. You can go to Lee No Problem Facebook, Lee No Problem Videos Facebook, and get to it that way. Plus, an address is down the bottom. And as you can see, yes, Lee, I am in pink. I should have been wearing this 2 episodes ago, but I couldn't find it. When you remember, I moved about 4 or 5 months ago, and I found it. It's in the closet, stuck in the closet. So I said, hey, I'll wear it for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So please bear with me, and sorry for not wearing it first of the month, but hey, I'm wearing it now. Yes, in pink. I don't mind wearing pink every once in a while. But anywho, it gets back on the game here at Bengals Mania. And like I said, the game this past weekend was the Cincinnati Bengals went on road against them went on the road to Detroit, go against them Lions. I just got done watching the game. Me and Dalton. Dalton was going to be part of the show today, but he actually fell asleep during the game. And I didn't want to wake him up, so again, I'm sorry Dalton not on the show today, but hey, he may make an appearance next week. But anywho, like I said, the 27-24 win. We barely got it, but we got it. Thank God to our kicker. And Mike is a heck of a kicker, and I appreciate him being on the Bengals, and we need to keep him as long as we can keep him, because he's a hell of a kicker, and he is our 2 weeks in a row Player of the Week, but he's sharing it this week with AJ Green, but Eifert, I know I'm saying his name wrong, got his first touchdown in his NFL career, and so he's going to also get. So we got 3 men in Player of the Week this week. AJ Green done a lot of good plays, but he had 2 penalties against him. The penalties, the first half they done pretty good, and all of a sudden the second, the third, and fourth half, a quarter, they started getting a couple penalties, but not as high as it has been in weeks before. I can tell you, my guys are wearing down. The Bengals are wearing down on both sides of the ball, defense and offense. They're wearing down. You really need a bye week, but you still got 4 more weeks until you get a bye week, and you got some hellacious teams you're gonna have to go against in the next couple weeks. And like next week, you'll be at home against the New York Jets, and they just come off a big win against New England. Of course, we did beat New England too not too long ago, so anything is possible in this world. I think we can beat New England. I knew we could beat New England, and I said that, and I think we can beat. I said we can beat the Lions. I said we beat Steelers, Packers, and I believe we can beat the New York Jets if we just play ball right and both sides of the ball stay on the same page. Defense had a little weaknesses this week. Of course, we lost one of our big players, and Hall, number 29. I heard he was out for the rest of the year, and that's not good. That's not good. Of course, we had a couple other players had some small injuries during the game, but I believe they're okay. I ain't heard nothing bad out of them. Any news about them. So, anywho, like I said, next couple weeks we got the New York Giants. No, excuse me, New York Jets. Excuse me, not Giants. Miami for Halloween night, which we'll do a Halloween special right here on Bengals Mania. Let me explain a little bit about that. We're going to have a post show, a show before the game. We're going to have a show during halftime and we're gonna have a show after the game goes off. So Bengal Mania is gonna be kicking in high gear on October 31st right here on Bengal Mania, right here on Leno Problem TV. And then of course after that we'll go against Baltimore, and then we'll hopefully score a victory on the team that beat us this year, the Cleveland Browns. Of course, they're coming to our home turf. So the ball game will change, and in week 12 we'll get that much needed bye week we got coming. But like I said, we got 4 games before we get that bye week, and we really need it because my guys are wearing down. And but I still think my guys have got it. Hopefully we can keep from getting too many injuries. Again, I've been busy doing a lot of things. Like I said, I'm doing Horror Mania now, so I'm not able to have time to really do history and all that. But if you want to know Bengal history, you can go to thebengal.com, and they got all the history there. I'll do my best to get some out eventually. I just ain't really had time to win the car wreck, work, and Dalton, and doing these other projects on No Problem TV. But anywho, I think we had 3 players score a touchdown. Marvin Jones, he scored a touchdown, and when he scored, he landed on that shoulder pretty hard. I'm glad he didn't get hurt. He did get looked at, but he came right back. AJ Green, like I said, big touchdown for him. He got a hold of that ball several times, got some good yardage out of it. Number 25, he done a great job. Andy Dalton did a hell of a job. Like I said, they're all starting to warm up. Andy Dalton and AJ Green and all that. They're finally getting on the same page. But now our defense is falling down and getting a little tired. But hey, we still got a hell of a defense. Our defense did a hell of a job. It was a tough game, I'm telling you. I thought we was getting ready to go into overtime, and I'm glad we didn't, because my guys, I know they had to be tired last Sunday, and I'm glad finally 2 last 2 games on the road, finally get to come back home to New York New York. Excuse me, this is live. Can't edit it, so I'm screwing up, which is not good. But hey, that's what happens when you go live. But anywho, New York Jets are coming to Cincinnati's home stadium, ball field. Excuse me. I think we got a heck of a chance to beat them, and all that good stuff. We're going against, like I said, so the Lions game was a tight game. Everybody was saying we can't beat them. Like I said last week, my brother-in-law went against them, said they wouldn't beat us. We couldn't beat them. And like I told him, we will beat them, and we did beat them. There you go. So if you are following me on Facebook and you did watch last show, I was in the middle of watching the Thursday night game, and I told you I was going for Seattle, and of course Seattle win. And if you looked on my Facebook, Friday night, I'll put out my picks, and I got my picks right here. And I did pretty good this week. I pulled off with 10 wins and 5 losses between all the games. Not bad. I won some of the games. There's a lot of games I didn't pick that I wish I would have picked. I thought about going with Washington Redskins, but I didn't, and I wish I did now. Can't go back. I went with the Eagles. I thought they might beat Dallas, and they didn't. And another game that I didn't win was the Buffalo game. I went with Miami, and now I wish I would have done that too. But of course, that's how it goes. And I told Jason that I said, man, I think the Colts could beat Denver, but then I was like, I said, go with my first pick. I thought about it and decided that, no, they can't do it, and they did it. So there you go. Denver's finally been beaten. And I believe, don't hold it to me, but I believe the Kansas City Chiefs is the only undefeated team in the NFL this year, I believe. Jason Nick does this pick thing with me too, and his score this week was 9-6. 3 weeks we've been doing it. He's been doing it with me. And last 2 weeks he beat me, and I beat him by one little game this week. Thank God for the Thursday night game, because that gave me the upper edge. Of course, this Thursday night game is the Carolina Panthers versus let me see here. I got it on the back of this paper here. Tampa Bay, and both of us think the Panthers has got what it takes to pull this out against Tampa Bay. So my pick for this coming Thursday night game is Tampa Bay, and somewhere between Wednesday and Friday, probably more or less Friday afternoon, I will put my pick for week 8 on there. And hey, you can go on there and it'll be on my comment, be on my page. And hey, we'd love to know who you're gonna pick and see how good you can do each and every week. And I will be doing a little video starting next week or maybe this week, talking about this exact thing, my NFL picks for this week. It might be a new program I might try to do right here on Lee No Problem YouTube channel, because a lot of y'all are asking for that. Please start commenting, liking, and share these videos to all the people you can share with. You'll start seeing I've been sharing a lot on Twitter the last couple of days. I had to start me a new Twitter account. My other one, for some odd reason, I wasn't able to get into it no more. So I just created a new one, and that's why you got that there. And like I said, we did get the emails back up and running for bengalsmania at yahoo.com. So if you need to write us, you can write it on there, or you can write me on Lee Spear 1980 at yahoo.com. And a new email I got created called Big Bad Daddy Lee 2013 at yahoo.com. You can write me on there as well, or write me on YouTube or Facebook, or write me on Twitter. And all that information will be on the bottom or on the screen. Please subscribe. And this is 11 minutes and 25 seconds in this show. I'm trying to run it down to about 10 minutes, but hey, I jammer and talk about all kinds of stuff. And anywho, because I say anywho all the time. Hooday, we got another victory. We are 5-2, I believe. I think. Let me go back to my cheat sheet here, and yeah. So I believe we're number 1 in our division still for NFL and ALC North, and that's good. We got 2 victories over Baltimore and Cleveland, so we got a couple weeks there we can breathe a little easy, but we need to keep winning, keep winning is what I say, because we need every win is important, and we got a lot of big games. And after we come back from our time off, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games there, and 3 of them 5 games are going to be hard as you know what. Try to keep me clean. I know I cuss a little bit in these videos. I'm trying to stop that. Like I said, I'm in breast for National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I pray to all y'all mothers out there, or women out there who have breast cancer, and even men who get breast cancer. And I hope everything works out. And again, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully Dalton will be here next week and with me. And look for some more cool videos of him coming out. I did put out a couple Halloween slideshow videos I've done here on YouTube. Evil Circus of Clowns. The best pumpkins jack-o'-lantern 2013 that I found online. And of course my trick-or-treat Halloween video that I normally do. These little slideshows, little fun things. I'm working on that one now, so it ain't been released. But hey, there's little slideshows I like to put together for Halloween, because that's one of my favorite times of the year. But anywho, also like I said, starting this week will be TWT classic matches of the 80s, 90s, and don't mean we won't talk about the 50s, 60s, 70s, and the 2000 and 2010 and up. It's just like I said, my favorite era of wrestling was the 80s and 90s, and I love to see WCW come back. Good Lord. But anyway, that's wrestling, and we'll be talking about that later. More stuff coming to Bengals Mania, or Lee No Problem TV. And we're still looking for a female who wants to host Horror Mania, because, like I said, I'm not really, I like horror movies, but I love to be behind the camera instead of in front of the camera and all that. So if you're interested, write me. All the information in the bottom. Thank you for tuning in. I wish I had a lot more history about what's going on with the Lions and the New York Jet game. I know I keep saying I'm going to bring it every week, but hey, I get busy and I get busy and I get busy. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and let this show go up to 15 minutes. I might as well. Again, thank you for everybody tuning in, subscribe and like. And hopefully one of these days I'll get lucky enough to come out and see the Cincinnati Bengals play a ball game out there in Cincinnati. That'd be awesome, because I ain't never done it. One day I will, I hope. And again, thank you for tuning in. Until next week, I'm going to try to start doing these on Monday or Tuesday nights, but don't hold it to me. Like I said, I got a lot going on. If you don't see it Monday, you don't see it Tuesday, keep looking each and every week. I'll have it out at least by Friday every week, guarantee, unless something bad happens. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.